This is horrible. Take 4, 5, whatever, I don't know. I am a wedding event / sport photographer. Not really. Hey there, this is so tough. CalebStewartPhotography.com. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Caleb Stewart Photography. I am a wedding / portraiture photographer based out of Albemarle, North Carolina. And today I want to talk to you about 3 things that you would probably need to know before starting a photography business. So what are they? Let's talk about that. Number 1, first and foremost, I would probably understand the fact that you're not gonna make any money. Not at first anyway. You're probably gonna have some time spent getting your name out there, getting your work out there. You're gonna have to come up with portfolio pictures. So a lot of your initial work is gonna be done for free or very cheap, depending on who you can get to pay you versus who you can get just to let you take their picture. You're gonna have an investment in gear, cameras, things like that, and you're not gonna be making a whole lot of money. So understand that photography is not the business that you just blink your eye and go into and start making money. Now, I know there's some people out there that just have luck of the draw and they start doing really well really quick. But understand that the vast majority of photography businesses fail, and it's for that very reason that people get discouraged. They go out and invest a bunch of money and then they don't see any kind of return. So keep pounding on with it. Keep on social media, keep on marketing wise, do everything you can to maximize the income that you get. I mean, every dollar counts. So even if you do an event and you sell prints and you make $20 from the event, you know, that's $20 you didn't have before, and that's more exposure that you got. So keep pushing forward when it comes to stuff like that, and hopefully within, you know, a few weeks to a year, you'll see some momentum moving forward and start to see a little bit of return on the investment that you initially put in. So number 2, and this should probably be number 1, but number 2, learn to shoot manually. Learn what that camera can do and how the settings, as far as your standard camera settings, the exposure triangle, your shutter speed, aperture, and ISO work in relation with each other to get a specific kind of photo. If my client today sees a photo I took last week and they really like it and they want a photo similar to that, or they booked me because of that photo, I need to understand what I did to make that photo look the way it did. If I'm shooting in auto, there's a good chance I just got lucky. So I need to be able to understand what my aperture does, what my shutter speed does, because there's a lot of things that go into that if one setting's not correct, the photo's ruined, or it's very hard to salvage, and repeatability is 0. You won't be able to repeat those photos unless lighting conditions are exactly the same, and then there's still no guarantee that your camera is going to choose the same settings it did last time. So number 3 is learn your lighting. Natural lighting is something that people, I think, kind of take for granted. There's on-camera flash, there's off-camera flash, there's a whole list of ways to incorporate light back into your photo. But what I think people take for granted is learning to shoot natural light in just about any scenario and be able to get a pleasing photo, or a proper photo, or a good photo, what somebody would look at and say, hey, that's a professional, he took that photo. Learning where to understand light and how to manipulate different types of natural lighting sources is very important. That's my number 3. You could probably put all these at number 1. Set your expectations properly. Learn how to use your camera and how to use your gear that you're gonna carry and actually charge people money for. And then also learn how to manipulate light, learn how to read the light, learn how to understand what the light's doing in any scenario so you can take a good, pleasing photo for your client and hopefully get some repeat business from it. So it's a very short video. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you sticking around to the end. Take a second to subscribe to my channel, comment, leave me a like, and hopefully within the next few days, I'll see you again. Check, check, checky, check.